Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today we're talking Love is Blind, Season 3, Episode 9, The Last Supper. Woo, this was a good episode. Now, let me clarify. It was actually slow until the end. The end was like crazy. So I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to talk about it. Thanks so much for recommending this show and for being here and for watching. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, 5 days until the wedding. So we got right off the bat Nancy and Bartise. Ugh, Bartise. He wants tattoos of all the women in his life. He's not tattooing yet, but he takes her to go get permanent bracelets. I think I've heard of this. I don't care. I feel like it was just an advertisement for whatever this shop is. I don't care. I don't care about him. I do like Nancy. I say that every time. I didn't like her at first. I like her better now. Nancy is awesome. Bartise sucks. Dump Bartise. Find somebody else. But they're getting permanent bracelets, which just means it doesn't have a clasp. They just like seal them together, right? And then, I mean, you can have them cut off, right? I'm whispering, or I'm like talking outside my mouth so I can't hear. You can have it cut off. It's not permanent. He keeps saying no turning back. Again, I feel like every time he talks, he's convincing himself. I don't know. Who cares? Alexa and Brennan. I love her house so much. I know it's her dad's house, but it's gorgeous. Dad gives Brennan his first yarmulke. Grandpa says no matter what, the kids will be Jewish. I really like Grandpa. Brennan was saying he doesn't know what it's like to be Jewish. Grandpa picks up the phone and is like, ask the phone. I thought Grandpa was really funny. I don't know his name. I'm just calling him Grandpa. He's really funny. Basically, they explain that there's a contract that it's... I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's not... I really don't know much about it, but it sounds like there's a contract where he basically agrees to provide for her no matter what happens, whether they work out, whether they don't, provide for the children, that sort of thing, make sure she always has a roof over her head, all that stuff. Dad explains Jewish traditions for him, and they talk about her beauty inside and out. Grandpa says her beauty lies inside. She flips him off. It was a really funny scene. Z and Cole, the crazy stuff that goes on later in the episode with these two. I will get to that. Right now we're learning a dance for, I guess, the wedding? Question mark. But it's a sweet scene. Before we know what's going to go down later, they practice this dance. I really like the dance instructor. He's showing how to show her off and how to do sweet dance moves on their wedding day. She, of course, gets sad, understandably, thinking about the father-daughter dance and how she'll miss out on that, and that sucks. Z says that the last few days have made it much easier to imagine their wedding day. They've had a good time. They seem to really be getting along, and he asks if it's an easy yes for her. She says yes. Colleen and Matt, her parents are coming over. Matt is very nervous about this, but the parents seem really nice, right? It is funny. They are saying basically it's weird to see her with someone. She's said it. They've said it that usually the guys are gone in a few months. He goes to the bathroom and the parents kind of say they really like him, that he's cute. And she does admit to being unsure about stuff, which, I mean, same. I'm unsure about both of them. I've grown to like her more. I've grown to like him less. I don't think they make sense as a couple. She keeps going back to this only sticking with guys for a few dates or a few months or whatever. So I think she just wants to want somebody or wants to, quote unquote, have somebody. I think he's got anger issues. I might be overthinking this, but he gets real pissed real easy. And it does come up later how he just kind of takes off when he's mad or wants to pack up when he's mad. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work out very well. If that's the case, you got to make up your mind you're going to stick with it and stick with it. But anyway, the parents are nice. They seem to like him. It's cool. I'm still not sure about Colleen. 3 days till the wedding. We go over to Raven and SK. Same feelings. Although, you know what? I liked Raven better this episode. Raven and SK had a different kind of date night. It was boats. It was boats and gondolas. And I say it's different because she's usually very hesitant to talk about, well, anything, and looks for reasons to pick at him or something. Not like playful banter, but to actually like almost go against what he says or put it down or whatever. But this time she seemed much more into him. She's saying that she's looking forward to the wedding. They cheers to it, and they even talk about how it will work visiting him at school. That's the most positive she's been about it. I'm not going to say it'd be easy. It'd be horrible. You just get married and then the other person has to move out of the state basically to go to school. That sucks. That's a terrible situation, but she seemed much more positive about it this time. So we'll see. My skeptical side says she knows it's not going to work, but might as well give him something. So she's playing it up for the cameras. I thought this date was super cool. Still don't like Matt, but Colleen and Matt go to the aquarium. Now, my husband Jay had me laughing so hard because I said, "Oh, I want to do something like this. Set this up," and he just said it makes him want lobster, and I think he mentioned sushi too. But yeah, it sounds right. So they sit together in this tunnel in this aquarium. I would have trouble focusing on the conversation because I'd be like, "Oh, look at the fish!" Like, I'd be the kid with my face pressed against the glass, like, "Oh, this is cool." Jay would be like, "I want to have a serious talk." "Oh, fishy." Anyway, but I love this date. I thought it looked really cool. She's trying to talk, and she ends up revealing that she's scary. And she kind of does a half smile about she's not sure. It's just the most unsure I've seen her. And he's saying you have to know. I don't want to do a leap of faith, which I get. I would feel this. Nobody wants that. You don't want to do a leap of faith. You need to kind of, I don't know if it's true you could ever know 100%, but you can feel pretty strongly, and it shouldn't be just a blind leap of faith, right? Hope it works out. Cole and Z, I kind of talked through their part. Can I just say, Z looked gorgeous. I love her outfit, that stripes, her makeup, she looked beautiful. Okay, Alexa and Brennan, and they go on a motorcycle. They go to a movie, and they show the movie of Alexa and Brennan. And they were definitely milking out the love stuff this episode, right? Showing us stuff we've already seen, them falling in love, and they seem the most confident and sure of all the couples. He says he's excited to profess his love to her. And they both seem really excited. And the love story shows on the screen flashbacks to falling in love. It's very romantic. All right, Nancy and Bartise. I'm going to say he's a little nicer in this episode. Can I say Nancy looks gorgeous? I love this outfit. I keep trying to get a picture. I think it's just mostly him, but it's got sheer sleeves. It's got asymmetrical boob slit. It's really pretty. She looks gorgeous. Her makeup looks good. Her hair looks good. No wonder he's being extra nice to her, right? He's finally physically attracted to her. I don't know. But I think she looks gorgeous. Look at her there. I think she's a catch. I think she's better looking than he is. But he's talking about her being his person forever. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. We'll see. I hope she doesn't get her heart broken, but then again, I hope she doesn't end up with him. So maybe I'll take, heartbroken in the short term, but then long-term happiness, right? Cole and Z, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm dying to talk about this. Okay. I've said it before. This is what my notes are filled with. These two are not good together. We know this. He is like a child, and she talks to him like she's his mother, and it is the weirdest dynamic. He pisses her off and irritates her, and then she nags him. And I get it. That's the stereotypical thing, nag, 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 poke, poke, poke. But no, it really is what's going on here. He literally pulls out a ping pong gun while she's cooking chicken and shoots it toward, and she's like, "No, you can't do that." You know what I mean? Like you would a child. Like, "No, you can't don't get near the hot stuff." But I gotta say, even though he would be horrible to live with and high maintenance and so not my type of guy with the immaturity, I get what he's saying. She just, I don't even know. Just to bring it up, anytime they fight and they show it on the show, her favorite go-to is that he leaves towels on the floor. Yes, that would annoy me too, but as somebody married to somebody who leaves towels on the floor, sorry, Jay, you have to pick your battles, right? Like, there's things he does that annoy me way more than the towels, so I don't mention the towels, right? That's just kind of called marriage, right? He doesn't mention all the annoying things I do, and I'm sure I do a lot worse than that. So, I don't know. I just think, this is supposed to be the honeymoon phase, and if she's nitpicking him this bad, however many days in, and she's this annoyed by everything he does and rolling her eyes and just doesn't seem that into him, I get what he's saying. I think he just kind of had enough because she was nagging him. And again, I'm not trying to go to the, sexist women nagment. It's not that. I think that can happen regardless of your gender. But I'm saying in this case, it's actually true. She was talking to him like he's a baby. And I'm sure it's an insecurity for him because he is younger. But they fought and she tells him, I'm the catch of the century and you're losing me. And he says, you are until you have this bad attitude. And he's right. She had a bad attitude at this dinner. Again, he's annoying sometimes with his childishness, but I thought it's like she's looking for a fight. And then she accuses him of the same thing, but I felt it more coming from her. She just wants to control him. And when he doesn't do or say the right thing, she nags him for it. And that sucks. Who wants to live like that, right? Well, he makes it worse by asking her if she's bipolar. And I literally wrote in my notes, holy shit. He asks her, are you bipolar? And there's seriously a minute pause where she just stares at him like, I cannot even effing believe you just asked me that. She asks him, are you projecting? Meaning she thinks he seems to be bipolar too, which I get because he does. He flips into childishness real quick. And she says, you're entitled to think what you want. And he says, what? You're not bipolar? Woo, probably trying to stop there. So she says there's plenty of women who fit the bill for what you're looking for. If you want to find one of them, leave me alone. Whatever you're trying to do with me, I'm done. And she says, I don't want to be here anymore. So she leaves. She grabs all her stuff and not all her stuff. She grabs the bag and walks out. He grabs a beer. Here's my prediction. Again, I don't read ahead, so I have no idea. I don't think these two need to be together, but I don't think this was as final as they made it seem in editing. What I mean is she just grabbed a purse. They had a nasty fight and she was pissed and she walked out. Even toward the end, when he was being see I'm saying bipolar, being annoying, and he asked her about the bipolar thing, he was still telling her how much he loves her and wants to marry her. And she was kind of saying that to him. So I don't think this is crazy to say. Maybe it is. Maybe I can't read the signs right in front of me, but I don't think this is the end. I think this is the editors messing with us. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I don't know. We'll see next episode, but I think they were trying to make it was already dramatic because she walked out during the fight, but they were trying to make it even more dramatic, right? And so, I don't know. Either way, these two do not need to be together. They do not complement each other. It's not going to go well. It's just not. Yeah. I don't know. So that's it. I cannot wait to see the next episode. We start to have some weddings, and I'm dying to see who ends up together, who doesn't, how it all goes. Right now, I'm only feeling Alexa and Brennan, honestly. I don't know. I wonder if again, I don't know. The only thing I knew going into all this is that everybody hates Bartise, so now I see why. I just wonder. I hope Bartise and Nancy don't end up together. She so blindly loves him that I wonder if he'll go through with it for TV. I'm trying to think of all the couples. I would have said no way on Raven and SK, but tonight's date, maybe they will go through with it. Colleen and Matt, I say 50-50 on those. I'd say 75% they end up together because they seem to want to, even though they fight terribly, and I don't know if they're well suited for each other. she just wants somebody so bad that they might actually go through it. Cole and Z, I'm going to say nah. I don't know who's going to call it off. They'll probably both call it off. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't know if they'll go through with it. I wonder if Andrew, the guy with Nancy, will make another appearance. Like maybe she'll say no to Bartise, and then Andrew will be like, "Go out with me." I don't know. Just a thought I had. I wonder if he'll show back up. But anyway, that's it for the episode. I cannot wait to see what happens next. We still have some episodes left. This was episode 9? I think we got 2 more episodes, so I'm sure they're gonna do the weddings and then the reunion. Oh no, maybe it's 12 episodes. Gosh, I don't know. I'll do them all. I'm here for the weddings. I'm here for reunion. I can't wait. So I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out more of my stuff, do check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where I deep dive Sex and the City. You have access to my full catalog of, I don't know, everything I've talked about for the time I've had the Patreon. And I put out 4 episodes a month, so check that out. Guys, thanks for everything. Leave me comments on what shows you're watching, because you know I'm obsessed with the comments. I love them. I read them all. And I will be talking to you guys again very soon. Look for the next episode. Take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.